Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field. It's been a long day here at Manning Field. We had English Revere football, the best game of the season so far. Unfortunately, English came up short overtime, 32-30. Salem Academy boys sprung an upset, beating St. Mary's 3-2, the boys. Now St. Mary's girls will try to get Lynn a win here on Manning today in the 3 games. They're taking on Salem Academy. Salem Academy is 9-1-1. St. Mary's looking to get back to 500. They're 6-7. Cindy Shihu in net. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Eliza Brown for St. Mary's. St. Mary's in the blue with the gold trim. Salem in the white. Mateo with the throw in. Tipped by McNeil. Nice to see Morgan Mackey back. Outstanding defender for St. Mary's. Her and her brother. Her brother graduated. He had a great career at St. Mary's as the deep center fielder defensively. And Morgan Mackey does the same thing, playing center field for the girls. She's an outstanding player. St. Mary's hustles, trying to keep it in. Salem knocks it out. It'll be a corner kick right off the bat for St. Mary's coming from that far side. I think McNeil's going to take it, I believe. Or Katie O'Neill, I should say. Bouncing around. St. Mary's had a shot at it. It bounced over the foot. It went out again. St. Mary's will get the corner kick this time from the near side. So O'Neill has to make the long trip from the far side to the near side and do it again. From long range, put it right on the net, and a nice save. That was Mateo with the shot. Put it right in the middle of the net, and Shihu made the nice save. St. Mary's right back at it. Trying to center it, knocked away. Mateo knocks it deep, knocked it too deep. She was going to come out of the net, pick it off, and kick it away. St. Mary's had a game here last week, I believe it was Wednesday. They were the tail end of a triple header against Arlington Catholic. And they decided early in the day, it was the first time ever in my lifetime that I got a warning on my phone telling me about the rain and the water and flooding. And Arlington coming all that way, they canceled. They played the first 2 games. They canceled the 3rd game. And then they rescheduled it for yesterday at, I think, 3:30. And I drove by here. The wind was blowing probably 20 miles an hour. The rain was coming down hard. It was ice cold. And St. Mary's was playing Arlington Catholic, the makeup game. And the night that it was postponed, the weather was good. It was a good night. Mateo kept it in. Mateo gets it back. It's all St. Mary's here in the early going. And now they finally get it into St. Mary's territory. Samir El Ashkar was the one that carried it in. And St. Mary's tried to knock it deep. Salem with the throw in. Mateo knocks it ahead. O'Neill knocks it up. Bouncing back to Mateo. Gets a head on it. Cornell broke it up. Chips it ahead. Salem knocks it away. Love it with the throw in. Cornell got a head on it. And then Cornell tracks it down. Demers broken up, looking to go get it. Salem knocks it out. He'll give it to Mateo to throw in. Trying to center it. Picked off. Deep Mackey back there. Pumps it straight up in the air to the far side. And St. Mary's can't keep it in. The ball's only been in St. Mary's territory for a matter of seconds, carried in and quickly taken out. Other than that, it's been all St. Mary's territorial-wise. Now, Demers trying to center it, got it to the side of the net, and Sheehu grabbed it and boots it away past midfield. Pass picked off, and they take it right back in to the Salem end. Salem knocks it away. Nice defense by Lovett taking it away. Salem trying to knock it deep. They collect and knock it a little deeper. Mackey is back there. And St. Mary starts it back. They knock it deep. Foot race trying to get there. They won't get there. It's going to go out of play. And they knock it away again. He picks off the pass. They get it to the near side to O'Neill. Try to get around. Salem breaks it up. And Salem knocks it out. O'Neill with the quick throw in. He actually popped it out in front, and St. Mary's going to get a foot on it. Shot got blocked. And it goes out off St. Mary's. Cornell with it. Down deep in the near side. O'Neill with the shot. And they knock it home. Shearer came out, had it. Got a hand on it. Knocked it away. And I believe might have been Riley Lynch knocking it home. She was standing right on the doorstep. The goaltender got a piece of the shot, knocked it down, and I believe it was Lynch that had the wide open net to knock it in. So St. Mary's grabs the lead in the first 10 minutes. St. Mary's trying to get a split for St. Mary's. The boys lost to Salem Academy. But St. Mary's also trying to make it one win. They don't want Lynn teams to go winless here at Manning Field in 3 tries. 0-2 going into this game, a football game and a soccer game. Cornell picked off the pass. Tried a lead pass too far ahead. He missed the header. Mateo heads it away. Tip down the far side. Getting pushed deeper into the corner, St. Mary's. Now they get around, trying to walk out. Didn't get a lot on the shot. Pass came out in front, and they just barely got a foot on it, kind of pushed it. It got blocked. And now it goes deep to the far side, and St. Mary's knocks it out. They had a pretty good shot. They threw it out in front, but they just couldn't get a lot on the shot. Just kind of pooched it toward the net. Now from long range, she who makes the catch holds on. Mackey back deep. Mateo knocked it deep. You know, I said that I thought it was Riley Lynch. It wasn't. It was Kaylee Demers. It's hard to pick up those numbers. Because I just know when she just walked down in front of me, I saw that it looked like number 11. But it's actually 27. So Demers got the goal. She's got a few for St. Mary's. She's She's a very good player. She is very quick. I talk quite a bit about it. I'd love to see her running a 50-yard dash or a 100-yard dash. Bumping and banging going on. They call it against Katie O'Neill. Lindsay Russell will take the free kick. Tipped away, and they'll let it go through to Eliza Brown, and she'll boot it away. Headed away by St. Mary's, and when it bounced up and got Salem on the arm or the hand. St. Mary's will get a free kick. Blocked and taken away by Salem. 1-on-4. Mackey breaks up the play. Cornell missed the header, but then she picks off the pass. Trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. Now they knock it deep. And Sheehu will come out, grab it, and kick it away. Bounces over everybody. St. Mary's got a foot on it. All the way back to Mackey. Gives it to Mateo. They get by. They kick it ahead to Demers. Back to O'Neill. Pushed it wide left and out of play. And Sheehu will get to kick it away. We got substitutions for both teams. It's been all St. Mary's, territorial-wise. They've got the one goal. Now they get it back again. They try to center it. Rolls in to the left of the net. And Sheehu will put it away. And it bounced up and got her in the hand. St. Mary's will get a free kick. No, it didn't hit her in the hand. She was out of bounds. So it was a throw-in, not a free kick. Can't knock it deep. St. Mary's keeps it in. Trying to center it off Cornell's foot. Nice little shift. All the way back to Mackey. O'Neill. Picked off by Salem. And they knock it deep. And Salem knocked it out. Cornell has it knocked away. Cornell gets it back, starts it back. Knocks it deep to the near side. Katie O'Neill, all-out sprint, looking to walk in. knocks it across, and it bounced over the foot. It was hooking off to the left. It kind of bounced out in front, and St. Mary's was right there. And I can't pick up her number. She held her head and said, "How did I miss that?" Might have been Olivia Egan. She couldn't believe she didn't get a foot on that ball and knock it in. Substitution for St. Mary's. Cornell got a head on it, but knocked it back the other way. St. Mary's takes it away. In the middle. Diaz gave it to Cornell. Down the near side with the long pass. Trying to center it. And they got their foot on it, knocked it right dead center into the goaltender, Sheehu. I think that was Egan again. She got her foot on it at that time, but didn't get lucky when she hit it right dead center of the goaltender. Here comes Demers, pushing it ahead, looking to walk in. Centers it. Cornell with the shot. Cornell had a point-blank shot. The goaltender made a save, and then they got another shot, and they knocked it over the net. Great rush by Demers. Great pass. Cornell one-timed it. Sheehu made a tremendous save, and then he knocked it over the net. Demers hustling, takes it away. Knocked it off the side of the net, up on top of the net. And Salem might have got a piece of that. And St. Mary's, I think, is going to get a corner kick. Coming from the near side. She who just stepped out and picked it off. Knocked out of play. From long range, a little too far for Cornell to get there. See who got out, knocked it away. Diaz takes it away. Takes the shot. See who will make the save. Cornell knocked it down, gets it ahead. Broken up, and they knock it away. Cornell blocked. I don't know if they call St. Mary's offside. I didn't think they were behind anybody, but they blew the whistle for the offside. They banged it off Salem and she was out of bounds. With just over 16 minutes left in this first half. St. Mary's leading 1-0. We're going to timeout down the field. Back after the timeout. The ball has been almost exclusively in the Salem men. Now Cornell battling to keep it in. Salem knocks it out. O'Neill will take the quick throw in. Gets it to Cornell and then gets it back. Somehow that pass got to Demers. She walks right through a couple and then reaching in was Russell to knock it away and out of play. This Salem team has got 8 freshmen and an 8th grader. Along with 3 sophomores. Kick past midfield. Headed up. Mateo looking to track it down. Off Demers. Cornell collects. Lead pass to Demers. Coming down one-on-one. Centers it. I think Diaz thought that Cornell was going to get it. And Cornell thought Diaz was going to get it. Demers set up a very nice pass for a scoring play, and they didn't get the shot off. Now St. Mary's Salem breaks it up and knocks it out. They're going to watch it roll into the St. Mary's bench area. Diaz takes it around, knocks it deep down that far side. Shot on net. She who made the save. St. Mary's was there hoping it was going to be a rebound. O'Neill knocked it off Salem. And they called it off St. Mary's. And we got a substitution for Salem. And that bounced up and got a hand. So Russell will take the free kick. Mackey will tip it away. Mateo puts it further. Cornell looking for it. Knocking it deep. Foot race. She was going to come all the way out past the 10-yard line to knock it away and knock it out of play. And O'Neill will take the very quick throw in. Gets it to Demers. Trying to center it out in front, deflect it away. Broken up nicely by St. Mary's. Cornell took it away. Here's back to Lovett. Tipped. Cornell winds up with it. Knocked it too deep. O'Neill's not going to get there. Diaz knocked it down. Demers winds up with it. Trying to walk in. All the way in. Takes the shot right at the near post. Tough angle for Demers to take the shot. She was going to her right, going away from the net. She got it on the net. She who made the save. Might have slipped inside the post. Might have hit the post. Demers trying to walk in, had it knocked away. Cornell kept it alive. Salem knocks it away. Mateo will collect. Nice little shift. And the pass is picked off. Cornell takes it away. Bounced right over Cornell. Now she gets it back. To the near side, O'Neill. Trying to throw it out in front. Salem knocks it away. Demers knocks it down. Couldn't get a lot on it. It was bouncing. She got under it, popped it up, and it went wide and out of play. Salem just can't get anything going at all. Shot, she makes the save, just rolled in. Bounced by everybody. Cornell heads it back. And Cornell takes it away again. Trying to center it out in front. Sliced it well to the far side. It's going to go out of play. 9 minutes and counting left in this first half. 1-0 St. Mary's on the goal by Demers. Diaz just ran right over the Salem player. She pushed the pass ahead and was going to, as she turned to look to go get it, there was a player standing there and she ran right over her. Salem has just spent the half just trying to get a foot on it and kick it away. Not really trying to score, just trying to keep it away and get it away from their net because St. Mary's is just pounding in Salem territory. And they knock it out. O'Neill will get the throw in. They deflected it out to the middle. Salem will kick it away. Love it. Trying to knock it back. And it was going to go out. Salem caught it, and then they knocked it out. St. Mary's will get the throw in down deep. So it's been all St. Mary's. Cornell shot blocked. St. Mary's gets it back. The shot blocked out in front. Bounces out. St. Mary's will get another corner kick. Katie O'Neill will take it from the far side as we got 7 minutes and counting left in this first half. Long day here at Manning Field. We had football and then St. Mary's boys and girls doubleheader soccer. Both taking on Salem Academy. Line drive out in front. Sheehu got a piece of it. And went out off Sheehu. And Katie O'Neill will get another chance from the far side. Sheehu reached up and got two hands and slapped it away. Deflected back. St. Mary's leaves it. Can't get the shot off. So trying to get it out. Can't. Love it. We'll let it go out of play. Mateo with it to O'Neill. O'Neill trying to squeeze through a couple of defenders. They took it away, and then Salem knocked it out. Mateo with the throw-in. Have it out off St. Mary's, and the official gave a little conversation with Katie O'Neill. And Mary's knocks it out. Salem has not been inside the 25-yard line. That kick by Lee to Cabot. Cabot drilled it right off Cornell, and it bounced off Cornell and went right back and hit Cabot right in the face. Thank God she's okay. The officials now have the clock down on the field as we're in the last 5 minutes. Mackey knocks it away. And Mary's tips it. They get it right back in the Salem end. Salem knocks it deep. Mackey knocks it away. O'Neill ahead to Cornell. Knocking it deep for Demers. She's so quick. She went right by the defender. Trying to walk in the middle. O'Neill takes the shot. Dead center of the net. But she who was there to make the save. All the way back to Mackey. She gives it to Lovett. Diaz tips it ahead. They go deep down the far side. Centering it. Tipping it. It gets tipped to the near side. O'Neill is there. Cornell off her foot. Demers tried to center it. It got picked off by the defense. O'Neill takes the shot, knocked it over the net. Just went over the top crossbar. Didn't miss by much going in. Cornell knocks it in the corner. Salem knocks it out. St. Mary's will get the throw in. Time winding down here in this first half. St. Mary's is totally dominated, but they only have one goal. St. Mary's keeps it in. Cornell picks it off. Knocked out by Salem. Lovett with the throw-in. Cornell, to Mateo. Long lead pass looking for O'Neill. Down deep, trying to center it. Salem picked it off. They get by Mateo. Mackey hustling over, covers up, gives it to Cornell. O'Neill tried to tip it. It got blocked. They get it back. Cornell's pass is tipped. Now they get the pass across. Demers walking in, knocked it off the defender out in front. St. Mary's will get another corner kick. Out in front, Cornell got a head on it, and she ran in. I think it was Diaz she ran into. She went up in the air, caught it, held it. They blow the whistle, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the one goal by Demers is the difference. St. Mary's leading at 1-0 over Salem Academy at halftime. Welcome back to Manning Field as we're set to start the second half. St. Mary's leading at 1-0 over Salem Academy Charter School. Kayla Demers with the goal. Eliza Brown in net for St. Mary's. She could have bought a ticket for this one. They haven't come close. They haven't even hit it. They haven't kicked it deep enough where she had to come out, catch it away from the net, and boot it away. They haven't got inside the 25-yard line, Salem. Total domination by St. Mary's, but Salem's still in it because they only trailed by a goal. Demers broken up. Diaz breaks it up. And then O'Neill breaks it up. And it gets around a couple. Knocks it deep. She was looking for Julia Nicolo down the near side. Corner kick. O'Neill. And coming out at the side of the net is she who to make the save. She's had to make a few. St. Mary's been all over the net. And now Salem watches the ball skip past them and go out of play. St. Mary's keeping it in. They skip it past and they knock it out. And it goes out off Salem again. They just can't get anything going offensively. Mary's just bottled them up. Cornell down the far side. Try to center it. It skipped through. They got a foot on it. And they tipped it up over the net and out of play. And that was Nicolo. She's had a couple of chances out in front. She shook her head when she didn't get a piece of a centering pass from Demers that would have got her a goal. And then she was out in front. She got a piece and knocked it up over the net. And she just did the same thing there. And Mary's knocks it back deep again. And they collect. Katie O'Neill coming down the near side. Dropped it off. I don't think Demers was ready for it. I think she was going to shoot it. Demers walking in, takes the shot. She was able to hold the post and make the save. Diaz knocks it down, takes the shot, rolls wide past Sheehu, out of play. That goes out of play. Sheehu will kick it away. Mackey over to Lovett. O'Neill. Niccolo plays it down deep, trying to center it, blocked. And it's going to go out, and St. Mary's will get a corner kick. And Katie O'Neill will take it. They don't take the corner kick, they just give it back, and O'Neill takes the shot. They knock it down. And they knock it up over everything, out of play. That was Klenstein with the shot. Cornell picks it off, deflected away, she gets it back. Diaz gets in the middle to Demers. Leaves it. Demers gets it back. Trying to walk in, slips it out in front, and they chipped on the shot. Demers worked hard, got it out in front, and that was Niccolo again. And just kind of chipping at it, and all she could do is just pop it right into the lap of Sheehu. Diaz gets through 3 or 4, gets taken down. No call. They let it go. Cornell blocked it. Salem, I think, was trying to knock it out of play. They knocked it off the official. It stayed in play. Lead pass. Broken up. Tipped away. St. Mary's keeping it in. Demers trying to center it too far ahead for Cornell. And it is St. Mary's keeping it in. Cornell pops it ahead. Sheehu just got there before Diaz. Diaz was looking for it, and Sheehu just got there first. They bounce it to the St. Mary's side, and they bring it right back to the Salem side. Knocked deep. Down the far side, here comes Demers. Walking around. Out in front, Sheehu made the save, and they couldn't get to the ball, and Sheehu dives on it. They throw that out in front. Niccolo had the entire net to shoot at. Sheehu got it before it could get to Niccolo, and then it popped off her, and there were 2 St. Mary's players coming, and El Ashkar kind of held up the play long enough for Shishu to come out and dive on the ball. St. Mary's did everything there but put the ball in the net. Down deep. Niccolo made a little shift. Knocked out by Salem. St. Mary's will get another corner kick. O'Neill is going to be seeing corner kicks in her sleep. And they knock it in. That's Diaz, I believe. She was coming through. It just hit her leg and deflected inside the near post. O'Neill got it where she needed it. And St. Mary's has a little bit of breathing room as they lead it 2-0. A line shot by Katie O'Neill, and going to the net was Diaz. And Gabriela Diaz just got part of her foot, her leg, on the ball and just tapped it inside the near post. It's going to go out off Salem. Kornstein. It got blocked. For the first time, Salem knocked it deep. Brown still didn't have to come out and get it because Mackey was there. And St. Mary's knocks it back upfield. And it goes out off O'Neill. Demura's back checking, takes it away, gets the pass from O'Neill, takes it to the middle with that quickness. Flying down, she gives it back to the near side. Niccolo takes the shot it wide. I think she thought she had to get rid of it quicker than she did. She had a lot more room to keep going. I think she thought the defense was catching up. Salem knocks it out. Niccolo tipped it. Diaz gets it. Broken up. Nice little shift to get to Cornell in the middle. Blocked. Salem knocks it away. And Salem sees St. Mary's take it away. Down the far side, Demers wins the battle and takes it away. Out to Cornell. She one-timed it, drilled it, and got too much foot. Knocked it up over the net and out of play. Substitution for St. Mary's. And She Who will kick it away. Katie O'Neill knocked it down. Tip blocked. Demers winds up with it. Diaz gets it back to O'Neill. Cornell trying to line up the shot, walking in, takes the shot and knocks it home. Second assist for O'Neill. She got the assist on the corner kick. Now she gets an assist on Cornell's goal. And St. Mary's just jumped on top. So all that pressure that they put on through the whole game starting to pay off. They're now up 3-0. real broken up. Lovett deflected. Salem took it away. Winds up tip to Niccolo. Cornell with it. Trying to knock it deep down the far side. St. Mary's will get there. And they were trying to center it, and they knocked it behind the net out of play. Cornell heads it away. Diaz knocked it down. Salem with a rush. They knock it deep. Mackey's there to pick it off. Off Cornell, tracking it down. Lead pass. Knocked out by Salem into the St. Mary's bench area. So unless lightning strikes here, Salem is not going to get their 10th win. They're 9-1-1. They've been playing very, very well. But they run into a buzzsaw here today. This might be just the kind of game that St. Mary's needs to. They've been shaky. As we mentioned, it was 6-6, and I was told that they lost the Central to Arlington Catholic, which will make them 6-7. And there've been a couple of years where St. Mary's has gone right down to the last game, needing a tie or a win to get in the state tournament. They've been perennial state tournament participants, and they've done very well in the state tournament in the past. They knock it deep to Cornell, trying to center it, and just before Diaz could get there, Sheehu came out and picked it off. That's the first time they've knocked it deep, and this is the first time that Eliza Brown's going to touch the ball and kick it away. That's how dominant St. Mary's has been in this game. Little give and go. How to give it back. Tambur's coming down. Try to slip it across to Cornell, a little bit too far out in front of her. I think it's Emily Egan going to take the throw in. Cornell deflected it and tracks it down. Out in front, Niccolo with the shot. Couldn't get a lot on it. They were coming. They were trying to get rid of it quickly. Demur's got the out in front. Niccolo actually kind of knocked it down and didn't have a real good angle with her foot, and kind of with the side of her foot got the shot off. Diaz walking in, rips it. Big time save by Sheehu. Good bid by Diaz, let it rip, and Sheehu took it away. Salem, as deep as they've been, in control of the ball, and then St. Mary's knocks it away. That's the first time they've carried it that deep. And it's going to go out of play. That shot by Niccolo was kind of almost side saddle, getting with the side of the foot rather than straight on, and couldn't get a lot on it. Katie O'Neill knocks it up, knocked away. Picked off by Diaz. And here comes Demers. Lead pass looking for Cornell. Cornell knocked it back. Cornell takes the shot. Another big time save by Sheehu. Cornell lost it, got it back. She was going from her right to left. She got the left foot on it, drilled it. Looked like a goal. Sheehu took it away. Now, Salem in possession. Their deepest penetration. And St. Mary's takes it away. Salem gets it back. Back checking. Cornell knocks it loose. Salem trying to get a shot off. And they call Salem offside. They finally got into St. Mary's territory, were able to make a couple of passes, but they still couldn't get a shot on net. Skips all the way past to Niccolo. O'Neill just kept it in. Cornell knocking it deep. Demers with that speed, trying to walk in. She's walking in. Takes the shot. Another big time save. And then the rebound. Demers. Great drill. Great drive. Get in. I think it's Niccolo. Niccolo finally gets her foot on the ball. She's been out in front of the net with a few chances all night. And she finally got one with the open net. Demers made a great move. She made a great shot. Shisu made the big save. And when she did, she left the net wide open for Niccolo to knock it home. Demers has been a going concern. She's got a goal and an assist. Diaz ahead. Niccolo the shot, try to go for the far post. Sheehu came out to block the angle at the near post. And Niccolo tried to knock it in the far post. And knocked it wide, and then St. Mary's knocked it out. Halfway through and counting this second half. So St. Mary's going to go back to 500 at 7-7. Salem Academy is going to drop to 9-2-1. They just haven't been able to do anything against St. Mary's. They do not have a shot on net. Eliza Brown does not have a save. She's only had to come out once from a long distance and field a long kick and just kick it away. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. And Samia El Ashkar doesn't know what it was for either. I guess they called her using her hands because St. Mary's is going to get a free kick. Mateo will take it. Floats it out to the far side. Diaz takes it away from Cornell, trying to walk in. Tips it down the near side. O'Neill trying to center it. Blocked and knocked away. Cornell keeps it in. St. Mary's still keeping it in. In the middle to Cornell, just got a toe on it and tipped it by. Salem can't move it away. Diaz in the middle to Cornell. Looking for O'Neill. Demers takes the shot. Looked like it got deflected. And St. Mary's and Katie O'Neill will get another corner kick. And St. Mary's will make a substitution. Coming from the near side. Out in front. And it looked like Cornell got a head on it. But it wasn't her. It was El Ashkar that got a head on it. Because St. Mary's is going to get another corner kick. O'Neill will do it again from the near side. Now I'm not sure what they called. O'Neill was getting set for another corner kick. They blew the whistle and gave it back to Shehu to kick it away. I thought originally that it was off Cornell. Out in front, Cornell got too much foot again. She can't believe it. She just shook her head like she was looking to get that down, and she got it up over everything. That's about the third or fourth time she's done that. Demers made another great pass. O'Neill knocks it down. Diaz winds up with it. They knock it deep. They knock it too deep. It's going to go out of play. Cornell's been all over the field. She's got a goal. She could have a few more. Trying to redirect it out in front was Niccolo, and she couldn't get really control of it. She got double teamed by a couple of white shirts. Salem knocks it out. Down deep. They tip it. And then Salem knocks it out. And Katie O'Neill will get another corner kick coming from the far side. They didn't take it, they tip it. Now they try to center it. Demers knocked it down, takes the shot. It got deflected and it just skipped past the near post and went out of play. And I think Katie O'Neill's going to get to do it again. This one coming from the near side. Demers took the shot, lined it up, drilled it, and they pushed it past the near post. Out of play, and a kick will come from the near side. They just pop it into Demers. Walking around, trying to walk in. Shot deflected again. It went out. I thought it went out off Salem. Katie O'Neill was looking for another corner kick. Demers' shot got blocked. But they're giving the kick to Salem. O'Neill started to go back to the corner to get another corner kick. Cornell blocked it, and when she blocked it with her hand. Salem will get a free kick. I think this is their first. Well, they're certainly getting into St. Mary's territory from here. Diaz picks up the loose ball. Salem knocked it away. And Diaz takes it away again. Right back in the Salem end. And here comes Demers again. Walking around, walking in, takes the shot. It got blocked. Might have gone. It went off the side of the net is where it went. It didn't get blocked. And she who will kick it away. Knocked and blocked. St. Mary's gets it back. Demers looking to walk in. Hit the top crossbar. She drilled it and went off the top part of the crossbar. Diaz knocks it all the way back to Mackey. Lovett, O'Neill. Cornell. Back to O'Neill. Skip past her. Nice rush here, gets it into St. Mary's territory. Still going down the far side. Mateo knocked it away and knocked it out. And this, I think this is the first throw-in from down deep for Salem. Usually they get this deep. They've only been this deep once, and they had it taken away and brought it right back the other way. Headed away. Bodies go down, no call. St. Mary's kicks it away. And they kick it out of play. 10 minutes and counting left in this one. St. Mary's put this one away with 3 goals second half. They knock it deep. Demers trying to get there. She knocked it away, but knocked it too far. She's got such great speed. Now she's walking in, takes the shot, and knocks it home. Outstanding effort by Demers. She beat the defender to the ball. She knocked it away. She knocked it too far, went and got it. Brought it back inside the 10-yard line and ripped it under the top crossbar just inside the far post. She's got her second goal. She also has an assist. St. Mary's leads it 5-0. And she's been a going concern. She's been all over the place. Scored 2, has set up a couple of opportunities that St. Mary's just missed on with Cornell and Niccolo. And she is so quick. She just blew by that defender, caught up to her, and was able to knock it away. The defender went down to make it even easier. And then Demers, trying to walk in, pushed it too far to the left side, had to go get it, brought it back almost to the middle, just inside the 10, ripped it, knocked it home for her second goal. She's been involved in 3 of the 5. Cornell from long range has it blocked before it gets to the net. Ali Fritz knocked it ahead. Here comes Demers, slipping right through a couple, walking through again, winds up, and knocks it home again. She's a going concern. She's got 3. She slipped right through a couple of defenders, walked down to about the 10-yard line, and got it under the top crossbar inside the far post. She's got the hat trick. This was a tight game in the first half, 1-0 St. Mary's, even though they completely dominated territorial-wise. Salem never got it inside the 25-yard line. They still don't have a shot on net. And Demers has been all over the place, setting up would-be scorers, scoring 3. She's involved in 4 of the 6. As I mentioned before, this might be the type of game that St. Mary's needs as they get set to finish up their season. Looking forward to the state tournament. And when they get in the state tournament, they play teams from other leagues. St. Mary's plays a very tough schedule. O'Neill trying to center it. They get it through, but they can't get the shot off. Now O'Neill takes the shot, just missed sticking it inside the near post. O'Neill took it away. Pass broken up, it gets deflected to Diaz. Gets to the middle, drops it off. Would-be pass was deflected away, picked off. St. Mary's takes it back. Mateo with it. Salem will knock it out. Substitution for St. Mary's. They tipped it away, and it's going to tip it out of play. The clock will now be kept by the officials down on the field because we reached the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes left. And St. Mary's is going to make sure that Lynn doesn't get shut out here at Manning Field, losing a football game and a boys soccer game. St. Mary's going to win this one. So it'll be 1 for 3 for Lynn teams here at Manning Field today. Mackey back there knocks it upfield. Cornell with it. Tips it ahead. Salem broke it up nicely. St. Mary's picks off the pass. Popped down the far side. St. Mary's trying to get the shot off. Salem blocked it. This ball, love it. Downey had Jimmy Foley get to use a lot of players in this game. Get people some playing time. She's been very good in net. The score is 6-0. It could be double digits. She's made some tremendous saves. And she's had to stay alert through the entire game because the ball has been on her end of the field. Salem takes it around. Broken up. St. Mary's going to get called for a takedown. And it'll be a free kick inside the 20-yard line for Salem. The only question left with time winding down is, will Salem get on the board, or will they get a shot on net? They can get a shot on net with this kick right now. Eliza Brown hasn't had to do anything. They tip it near, and they don't get the shot off. They didn't take the shot. They tipped it back to Samaya El Ashkar at about the 25-yard line. She just chipped it wide right over everything. So they still don't have a shot on net. Cornell gives it back to Mackey. It skips past. And Mary's keeps it in. They knock it deep. They knock it out. I think it went out off Julia Downey. And they call it off Downey's hand. Free kick coming up. Lindsay Russell will take it. Cornell heads it away. And Diaz carries it away. And they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So St. Mary's gets a split for St. Mary's against Salem Academy. The boys of Salem Academy knocked off St. Mary's 3-2. St. Mary's totally dominated. Not one shot on net by Salem Academy. Demers got a hat trick along with an assist. Diaz got a goal. Cornell got a goal. Niccolo got a goal. Katie O'Neill got a couple of assists. They put 6 on the board. Eliza Brown in net could have bought a ticket for this one. She didn't have to do anything. She caught one long bomb and then kicked it away, and that was it. They didn't come close to getting a shot on net. So St. Mary's will go back to 500 at 7-7. Salem Academy will drop to 9-2-1 as St. Mary's shuts out Salem Academy 6-0. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.